X2. Take me for a ride today. Back at Magic Mountain. I'm gonna head on in. Person needs to shut their door. There are other people parking. Alright, let's head on in. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here. Just parked at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It'll be a quick weekend visit here to Southern California. Just thought I'd get some coaster rides in before the big trip to Europe at the end of the month. I see Goliath has had a repaint. I hope it's open today. Get a couple rides on that. Excited to get back on Twisted Colossus X2 and take you guys along with me for the ride as always. So with that, let's giddy up. Looks like they have even more solar panel parking being installed, which is great, but not where I parked in the last couple rows back there. Got the shuttle running today too. Looks like it's gonna be a fairly busy day. But I got my season-long flash pass for all Six Flags parks. Let's head on in, make the long walk up to the front entrance. Really wish they had an entrance over here by Twisted Colossus. It's not very well designed with the entrance way up there past the water park here. Well, get my steps in today. Clankety clank, the Viper lift hill. So that's definitely running. I am so back. Six Flags Magic Mountain. Pro tip when entering, go all the way to the far side here, where this line splits into two. Everybody else is pretty much just one line, so this moves twice as fast. And I'm in. This time I waited by the flash pass entrance just in case I had more issues with the flash pass, but did not this time, so I was able to get in, no problem. I'm gonna head right to Full Throttle over here for the first ride of the day. Looks like they're running 2 trains, so if you were waiting, if I didn't have flash pass, I probably would wait in line for this, since that's probably like maybe 15-20 minute wait. Not bad at all. Let's go for a road 3 ride. Full throttle.
I win.
Whoops.
Full Throttle, Ride's launch coaster.
Thank you.
It's a great ride. It's just only real. I have a couple issues, I guess. One, rows 2, 3, 5, and 6. You're not 1 and 4. It's kind of hard to cram into the seats there. It's like the Premier Ride's typical train without comfort calls. It just has lap bar, and the lap bars kind of dig into your shin a little bit too, so it's not the most comfortable. Plus the tight squeeze there in those rows. The other complaint I have is this ending here, where it's so anticlimactic. You're going over the big top hat, and then it just slows you down at the end here. I do wish it could have been like maybe extended a little more, maybe an overbank, but I see there's a wooden building there. They probably couldn't build that around it, but I feel like if it was like extended a little bit more so you can actually enjoy the speed that you get coming off the top hat, that would have made it much better. Anyways, onward. I'm gonna continue on basically just going to do a counterclockwise tour around Magic Mountain here. I booked Twisted Colossus next. Goliath was showing as closed on the app for right now, so I'm hoping that's going to open pretty soon. I'll keep checking it. But for now, the plan is next up is Twisted Colossus. And over here is the site of the old Golden Bear Theater, which is now demolished. Looks like I still have some of the amphitheater steps here right now. So here, there was going to be a record-breaking coaster coming in. First of its kind, supposedly. Don't know exactly what it is, but the rumors are that it's probably going to be right here. Not sure what it's going to be. I think they were talking about maybe like a motorbike sort of ride. I don't know. We'll see. Be interesting to see what comes in next, but it'll be for 2026. We'll see what they put in here. All right, Goliath is open. Freshly repainted. Let's go have a ride on it. It's been a while since I've been on a Giovanola Hyper. I do love these. Missed out on Titan at Texas a few weeks ago. And this was closed for being repainted the last time I was here in November. Goliath. Flash pass entrance is up the exit, down and around. All right, let's go for a row 10 ride. Because I'm lazy, I'll probably just go back up the exit and do a second ride on Goliath while I'm here. So enjoy 2 rides on Goliath. rides on Goliath, one row 10, one row 4. Honestly, I prefer the middle rows on that, on the left side, because you kind of dangle over the mid-course break right there. I still love this ride. I know a lot of people hate it, but you gotta think, like, teenager me, way back when, this is like my first kind of really big coaster, and so just it being 250 feet tall was very imposing. And me being afraid of heights, it was scary, not gonna lie. But after getting off of it, feeling that you know, a bit of accomplishment after riding it, feeling very good. Just gives me kind of nostalgic feelings every time I ride it. Helix, still very good. Not graying out as much as I used to on that. The floater airtime hill, also very good after the turnaround. Not as good as Millennium Forces, but you still get some good floater airtime on that. Goliath, it's a fun ride. I'll try and come back later, maybe for a night ride tonight. So up next is probably gonna be Twisted Colossus. It was saying closed on the app before. Looked like it was just running as I was looking down. No dual, it looked like. So it's probably just on 2 trains. But Goliath on 2 trains, full throttle on 2 trains. Gotta say that operations, fantastic today so far. Probably the best I've seen at Magic Mountain. I've been here on weekends in the past where they've just been running 1 train on most coasters and a lot of them being closed. So this is refreshing to see operations have much improved, at least so far today. We'll see how the rest of the park looks. So Twisted Colossus is next. If that is closed, I'll probably just head on over to Scream, which is just past it. This is Superman. I have not heard it running. It's a ride that you can pretty much hear throughout the park whenever it is running. I heard there was I think it was Station Fire I mentioned back in November. I think it's been closed since. No idea if it's gonna reopen. We'll see. And also the drop tower here, Lex Luthor. I wonder if that's now the tallest drop tower in the world now, since there's one being imploded right now on the side of King Dakar. I think that's happening either today or yesterday. So I'll have to look it up to see if this is now the tallest drop tower. I'm not sure. Anyways, onward, Twisted Colossus. Entering the Steampunk District, where Twisted Colossus resides, and Scream, parking lot coaster. Time for some RMC action, Twisted Colossus. Alright, let's go for row 7 ride, Twisted Colossus. Yes, got a duel. And it's running 2 trains too, so it's very impressive. They got that dispatch out very quickly. Again, operations fantastic. They're trying like pretty much every other train to get a duel going. It's not always possible because you kind of got to get everybody in their seats and restraints checked and everything in a very timely manner. And it's hard with people bringing bags into the station because they use their little baggage holders, so they got to go and put their things in it. It takes a little bit longer, so a duel's not always possible, but that was great that we got one that time. I'm gonna head on over, do a couple rides on parking lot the ride screen, B&M floorless coaster. Let's get a couple rides on this and then come back and do Twisted Colossus again. Let's go for a front row ride.
You guys are, but out of here, enjoy those 7 moves. Bye.
Very bumpy in the front. Got a whole row to myself there too. I'll go around and try the back row now. There's literally no line right now. Running 2 trains and they're getting the dispatches out very quickly. Again, fantastic operations. It continues. bumpy in the back too. I think Scream needs a little TLC. I don't remember it ever being that rough before, especially for B&M. The layout's fantastic. I've always loved it. I think it's very similar to the one over in New Jersey, Great Adventure, Medusa. Although when I first rode it, it was Bizarro. It started as Medusa, went to Bizarro, then back to Medusa again. The Scream's still a good ride, just very shaky, very bumpy. Anyway, gonna continue on back to Twisted Colossus for one more ride, and now my body's telling me I'm thirsty. So, will probably be a rest break after that, hydrate, and just chill out for a bit. So one more ride on Twisted Colossus next. I still consider Twisted Colossus one of the weaker RMCs, but it's so much better when it's dueling, which was timed out just a little bit better, so we're falling at the same time. Seems like the green train is falling a little bit ahead on the duels, but still fantastic. Great to see it dueling on two trains. Up next, break time for me. And I'll continue on with some of the other coasters in the park, probably starting with Wonder Woman and Batman next. I'll take a little chill out right now. Well, no activity on Batman the Ride. It's not even on the app, and the Flash Pass says closed or anything. It's just not there at all. But we do have an open Wonder Woman coaster, Flight of Courage. This is my favorite coaster here at the park. Single rail, opened a few years ago. I think 2021, if I remember correctly. I was here opening weekend. It was running, I think, 7 trains, although that seems kind of impossible. But at least it was running, I think, 6 trains, at least, maybe 7. I don't know, I need a lesson on block zones on this. Anyways, Wonder Woman, let's have a ride.
Bye, see you later.
Summer of 2022. I was off by 1 year. That's when it opened. It was July. And the cow pens out here were full, and the line was all the way out and around. And inside there was very hot. They didn't have any AC or fans in there, and it was boiling. But it's still my favorite coaster here. Fantastic ride. Still running mostly smoothly. A little bumpy, but not too bad. We'll go back around for one more ride. Back seat that time. Always seem to do that with a single rider when they're asking for one. Try to fill all the seats. Still a fantastic ride. There's really only one way to ride, and that's with the T-pose, arms out. I'm gonna head on over to Crazanity next, have a ride on that, and then continue my journey around the park.
Just like flying, bro. Okay, I don't like. Okay. I'm messing with it because it goes down slow.
Yep, that's a crazy ride, all right. Crazanity. Fun, but scary at the same time, at least for me. I don't do that well with heights. Apologies to the next person after me, because the handlebar is probably a little bit sweaty for my hands. At the top there, at the peak, it's facing the sky, so getting some sustained air time, so that was fantastic. Yeah, this definitely is a crazy ride. So onwards, probably do Riddler's Revenge and maybe the Hall of Justice League dark ride, and we'll just kind of continue on at the back of the park here. Alright, so Riddler's is closed, it looks like, right now. That's a B&M stand-up coaster. It's not running earlier, so maybe it'll be back up shortly. I'm gonna ride on the Justice League Battle for Metropolis shooting dark ride. It's a 3D ride, so I normally wouldn't film it, but one of you guys did request this. So yeah, I'll do a POV of this. Probably not gonna see that well with the 3D, but yeah, let's go for a ride anyway on it.
Each time you flash the target, you score points just like a video game. How awesome is that?
He's one of these justice niggas that been trying to stop me with those blasters all day. Get him, Bobby!
Kryptonite. Wait, sir. I'll take him to Lex Corpet. You deal with these.
Follow me, Justice League. Maintain that you can keep up. Bad idea. Follow me. Hold still. It's a
control of the battlefield. Let's get moving. I'm sure they already know we're here. I warned you about joining forces with the Justice League. You'll now face the full force of my plasma blast. Well, target is destroy the intruder. It's over, Luthor.
Where are we? Cover us, wizard team!
Blast those sex bots!
I got this! Don't let them get away! No!
Follow us!
We'd like to make you all honorary members of the Justice League.
Okay, gang. Let's check out how you scored on your mission.
Great job. Nice job. Nice shooting, team.
You should be very proud.
Now let's see who took the top spot.
Booyah! No one. Nice job. Glad you're on our side.
It's definitely not 3D. They must have just reopened too, because there was no one in line. But now there's people going in and getting on, so it seemed like everything was working. All the set pieces, the screens, everything was working except for the middle gun. So I had to move over to the right one. So I guess I'll skip Riddler's Revenge, maybe come back to it later since it's not open. I'll just kind of continue on. There's Gold Rusher over here, the mine train. Heard that one last time. Really don't feel like a back adjustment is needed right now. So I'll give that a miss for today and continue on back to the underground where West Coast Racers and Apocalypse are. I'll have to see if those are open. Welcome to the underground. Oh, well, West Coast Racers appears to be down there, just kind of sitting out there. Been for a little while. So how about a GCI instead? Apocalypse the Ride. I believe this was closed the last few times I was here. So let's have a ride. I remember first riding this when it was Terminator themed. It was way back when. Looks like I'm going a different way for Flash Pass this time. I'm just gonna go that way. It's so loud. GCI. GCI has definitely done some better work. It's a little bit bumpy. I see some of it's been retracked too, so a little bit better, but definitely after riding Texas Stingray a couple weeks ago, makes this one just look not as good. I feel like you feel the forces on Texas Stingray a lot more with the laterals and the airtime. It's still a pretty wild ride though. Alright, now I'm gonna go check out West Coast Racers, Premier Ride's dueling launch coaster. See if that's open. Alright, West Coast Racers still closed. There's people in line, but they have it all chained off and not letting people in. Looks like running test trains. Well, I see Riddler's is open, so I'm gonna head back to that. Then maybe come on back for West Coast Racers. Alright, back at Riddler's Revenge. Yeah, Flash Pass entrance is over here at the exit. This is a B&M stand-up coaster, and it is extremely loud. You can hear it from all over the park. But it's a good stand-up coaster. Probably my favorite of the B&M stand-up coasters besides Pipeline, because that one's more comfortable. But I very much enjoyed this one. So let's have a ride. Riddler's Revenge. Ride broke down. We did about 20 minutes. I was about 3 trains away for a front row ride. Broke down and said, recommend you wait in line at first. Then about 10 minutes later, it was, no, it's an extended delay. We recommend that you vacate the line, so that's a bummer. All right, heading up to Samurai Summit. Haven't seen this open for a little while. Ninja is running. Superman is not. So at least have a ride on Ninja, which is a aero suspended coaster. Looks like Iron Dragon at Cedar Point. And here's Full Throttle. Get some nice views from here. Let's head up towards Ninja. Alright, time for Ninja. As I mentioned, this is an aerodynamic suspended coaster. Looks like Iron Dragon, Cedar Point, the Bat, Kings Island. Front of Canada's Wonderland too. I forget what it's called. I think it's Vortex maybe. Let's have a ride on Ninja. Boy, my luck is terrible. Came all the way up here for another stuck, broken down coaster. And the second half of the day has not been great. I'm gonna head to Tatsu instead. Just was having hiked all the way up there for nothing. Well, get good exercise in anyway. Tatsu's operating. 2 trains. Let's hope that doesn't break down when I get there. We'll see. Alright, time for Tatsu. B&M flying coaster. I just told a bunch of people that were walking up to the summit that Ninja's broken. So hopefully that saves them a trip up to the summit. Tatsu, let's have a ride. For row 2 ride.
Here we go. Time. Oh, yeah. Time.
Tatsu, what a ride. That pretzel loop, insanely intense. But still a great ride. Love every bit of it up till that point. The rest of the ride is fantastic. Very smooth ride. Oh, love Tatsu. Here's Revolution right here. I'm probably gonna skip it for today, as well as Viper. There's about 30 minutes left before sunset. And I wanted to get a daytime ride in on X2, so guess go for a sunset ride on that, although not much of a sunset with it being so cloudy. But I'm gonna head down to X2 and have a ride on that. All right, X2, let's have a ride. I don't know if I'm type A. They're going on a journey. Pretty long line for the fast lane too. So it might be dark by the time I get on. We'll see. About a half hour wait, but about to ride back row on X2. Oh my God. Nah, not too bad.
You see the light flash a bit though.
Yeah, I did. That was just absolute insanity. Back row, outer seat. That's probably the craziest ride possible on that entire coaster. And at night, insane. No fire effects that time though. Alright, so after the absolute insanity that was X2, I'll probably wrap up the night here with some more night rides. Probably do Goliath, maybe even Revolution. I'm not gonna put the POVs in, I don't think, because you're not gonna see too much on the nighttime POVs. Just gonna enjoy the rest of my time here at the park, here at Magic Mountain. Got an hour and a half left to go in the day before park close. It's been another great day. Kind of hit a little bit of a lull there this afternoon with a bunch of broken down rides. But overall, the operations were fantastic and probably the best I've seen at Six Flags Magic Mountain in pretty much all my visits. Multiple trains on pretty much everything. They can't control when rides break down to an extent, I guess. There was one train on X2 though. That's why it was such a long line. So that's kind of a bummer. But everything else, fantastic operations. It's just great to be back here at Magic Mountain. So thanks so much guys for watching as always. Up next for me is going to be a big Europe trip. Going back to Germany, Netherlands. Probably going to hit up the UK parks as well. Do like Thorpe Park, Blackpool, Alton Towers. I'm very excited for that. And share that experience with you guys as always. So let me know what you guys think of this vlog. What's your favorite ride here at Magic Mountain? If you've been here, let me know. And with that, signing off from Six Flags Magic Mountain. Take care, guys.